Was it like nap time or something?
Huh?
Oh, Christ.
You know what happened. They're all dead. They're all dead. Hey, what is up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top. I'm over here at Casa de Tank Top. I'm hanging out with Jenny Lee. What's going on, gal?
Not much. How are you doing, Sean?
I'm doing very well. I mean, like, I think, well, we're doing better. I'm doing good. Doing better than the people that are in this show. Like, we didn't, luckily, after we got done, like, working, you know what I mean? Like, we didn't have to have, like, a big, long conversation about how, like, you don't, like, really listen to what I say. Even though I have been known to cut people off, and I am working on it for fucking sure. My dumb ADHD brain, like, can't wait or whatever. But we're just coming off of, like, I think, like, a good, like, you know, we shoot these in chunks and stuff like that, and we came off of, like, the first 3 episodes of The Bear. We're on the first season right now, and it kind of seems like we're still settling in. Like, the squad is still settling in, but they're sort of congealing. Like,
yeah, I think we're learning about each person's attitude and their little secrets and the things that are impacting their life in the restaurant that are happening to them outside
the thing
the
that
restaurant.
drives them in a certain sense, or at least, or certainly things that, like, whether, you know, now we're like, oh, when I'm just gonna keep calling him cousin until I learn his name, like, or whatever. But, like, you know, when he's like this super stressed out, like, guy.
You're talking about the main guy, Jeremy Allen.
Not Jeremy. No, not
the
the bear.
tall one.
Yeah, cousin.
Star Wars.
Yeah. If you, hey, listen, if you, like, I mean, that screen against those fucking, like, all right, you internet cucks are gonna listen right now. Like, I absolutely love it. Sydney had to have, like, a big talk with the bear, with God damn it, I can't remember anybody's
I don't know.
name.
It's Shameless, Star Wars, and Sydney. Like, that's all I can...
Shameless, Andor, and Mutant Mayhem, or whatever, and April O'Neil.
April O'Neil.
No,
yes.
Sydney and Jeremy Allen.
Names.
Jeremy Allen. We'll get there. Okay, like,
we're 3 episodes.
Settle down. It's like, I can't believe you guys haven't listened.
Yeah. So I always think of shows, like any adult TV show, as like literally the exact same as TV shows for children. They're little parables that help show us, like, this is how you talk to people,
Absolutely.
or this is how, see how he's doing it? It's not working out well for him. This is how you don't talk to people. And I like, as I was watching Sydney, like, have that conversation, I'm like, that's how you do it. All right.
That's good.
You know, like,
you know what I mean?
That's,
like,
that's how you bring something up with somebody, just like,
yeah.
And, you know, they can take it or not. And, like, when she first tried to bring it up, he didn't take it. He was like, yes, chef. Yes, chef. And she was like, yes.
Yeah.
You know, like, he wasn't listening to her,
they're
but
in the
she
middle
tried
of it.
very healthily.
You gotta, I've always thought you gotta wait till everything's calmed down.
Right.
I mean, or at least that's how I've always done
if
it.
Things
where you're
down,
out of, because if you're still in the energy, you're just gonna potentially be angry and shitty, and then it doesn't kind of, once you become angry and shitty, it doesn't matter what point. It doesn't matter if you're the rightest motherfucker in the room. Like it kind of, that ceases to matter. Like once you sort of, if you lose it or whatever.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Look at this show, fucking talk like just teaching
lessons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I mean, like, I'm assuming. So we've had, like, a couple of those things sort of kind of come up, and now we've had, like, a little bit of we've been simmering in this pot, and now I feel like we kind of need to go, because, like, are they going to keep going with the French, like, thing, or are they going to go back, or are they going to stick with it, or what's?
I don't know. As long as we get some more Daddy Joel flashbacks.
You brought it up, not me. Okay, like, I
had to beat you to the punch.
Right. The only way we're gonna know.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. So anyway, we're rolling through here. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us as we go through The Bear. If you guys want to get early and uncut access to the next episode of The Bear, episode 5, you guys don't want to wait the week that it's gonna take for us to put this damn thing together. You guys can do that by becoming a part of the Patreon. The link is in the description. It's in the top pinned comment. You click that, you head on over, you hit us up at the $8 premium streamium tier over there.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God. Toilet jump scare. Didn't see that one coming.
At least it was just water.
It was clear. I mean, like, listen, we're about to, if not right at this very moment, rolling out like a ton of shit, like with Hot D, with fucking like Star Wars is putting out a new show that looks incredible. We have, I mean, like obviously The Bear season 3 is rolling out. We'll be kind of getting to those when we get to those, obviously. But then also Hot D is happening, and we got a ton of stuff over there for a pretty damn fair price. Also, The Boys season 4. Fuck me dead. I totally forgot about that one. So, it's like, so we hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe. Ring the bell thingy because that shit always helps.
It never fucking hurts.
We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us.
Is this?
Okay.
Oh. I thought we were looking at Bakery Boy doing his...
Yeah, something. But
yeah.
They look like they're making donuts.
Donuts.
Oh, cinnamon donuts over there.
Cinnamon donuts.
Ah,
it's
Rollers just down the way.
Yeah.
Love it. That's just over on what, North Avenue, I think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I drive by this place all the time. Fuck yeah, dude.
Why are you trying to put a t-shirt on a fucking hot dog?
Kids love hot dogs, dumbass.
That's why we're making them fucking hot dogs, dumbass.
Yeah, exactly, cousin. It's Italian. Shit is exposure, baby.
Give him a fucking original beef do-rag.
Second of all, you have no idea the amount of administrative correspondence I'm supposed to be doing in this.
Administrative correspondence. I just love he had a bunch of shit. He had a bunch of tank tops, like outfits, and then there was like a tuxedo in the middle of that sentence. We're just like, what are you talking about?
It's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit, cousin.
Yes, it will.
Also, one thing I realized, and I didn't realize this until I went to a family thing. A bunch of my cousins call me cousin.
Do they?
It's just like and I'm like, wait, is this a Chicago thing? Like, what's going on, cousin? I was just like, wait, what the fuck? Like, their chemistry is great.
So good. They're great.
Really good. Oh
no!
Harry the hot dog.
All right, I'm gonna get the spare from the
Dude, sick.
Fair.
Chef, can you do me a favor and try this?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, he was eyeballing the bakery.
Yeah.
He's getting inspired.
Oh,
Good one.
great well.
He's a little
I
fucking
really like
hunky
him.
back of the door,
He's a
like bear
cutie
daddy
patootie,
right there.
Like you read about.
What'd I just say?
Okay, well, just make sure when you do it, the heat isn't too high.
I answer to Jeff.
Listen, I don't want you to think I'm like up in your space.
She's not gonna
And
until
I
you
get what it's like
fucking
to
like
be a
snap
woman
back.
in
She's
the
not gonna
kitchen
respect
and-
you.
Yeah, exactly.
As bad as that is,
No,
as
you have to
unhealthy
be
as that
as-
is.
yeah.
Like,
I've been in this kitchen since before you were born, so just back the fuck off.
I just don't understand this mentality. I can't.
Right.
I'm interested to learn more about this character.
yeah,
because,
right. I
Like,
hope
it's
I hope
just
they
so
take that from
fucking
somewhere.
dumb
I mean, like,
to.
Plumber, I've been saying this for fucking years, and it wasn't my fucking
Cicero,
phone.
I'm your guy. I got a kid now, Cicero. I need a
don't know how
fucking
to
real
pick up
job.
a fucking goddamn phone. You don't think I can pick up a fucking goddamn phone, and we don't even know how she fell down those stairs.
What?
You want us to get this stuff out back, or?
Fucking hate it when you don't answer your phone.
Food's here, kiddies.
Kitties.
Carmen? Is that you?
Hey,
Carmy.
Drzersky.
Carmy.
There you go.
I thought you'd killed yourself.
I thought you'd killed yourself.
Jesus.
No.
Richie, what the fuck is that?
Relax. Shit's regulated. I suffer from
Perks?
anxiety.
Which box you put the ketchup in?
He didn't bring
Ketchup,
it.
which box?
You know he didn't bring it.
No.
What kind of asshole is gonna put ketchup on a
You're the one who supposedly knows about. You have a child.
child asshole?
You're a child asshole.
You're a child.
Yo, cousin.
Rest in peace, Harold.
That must have been right around.
No. I see an open.
Oh, his meds next to the ecto cooler.
Oh, God.
Chekhov's ecto cooler.
Yes. Hey, bro.
Just, hi, honey.
What up, T?
We haven't met Chester before, have we?
Who are you? Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Chester, this is Chef Sydney. Sydney, this is my roommate, Chester.
Hey, Chef Sydney.
He's a designer.
Oh. What do you design?
All of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm out. I'll see you at home.
Thank you again. I'll get back to you.
No time to explain.
How many people have you met?
I was thinking maybe I could do a classic donut for the beef. On top of my other stuff, of course.
A little extra, see how people like it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, require a lot of equipment too. I don't know if this is the most stocked place in the world.
I want it to be perfect.
It's like me when I start to try to like make like some nice cocktails
Right.
at the Burlington.
Yeah. Best of luck.
You've given Marcus a lot of confidence. Well done.
Aw.
Bless. See, that's all it takes, Jeff lady.
Tina, I think.
Hot dog slowly inflating
I
mine.
know, right? Like with that face.
That was such a good shot.
Smoking a fucking punching a dart while he's at his kid's like that's hilarious.
It sounds like, you know, when you go to your grandma's house and she has the cushion on the top of the toilet?
I do know that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Padded toilet seat covers.
You guys are so weird. What are you doing opening up other
That's so strange.
That is true.
Carol, can you please help me? It really fucking sucks.
Even though I was just at a 25 plus 8-year-old, like 8-year-old's like birthday
God.
party, and it
Oh
was
my God.
pandemonium.
Yeah.
Tommy here was the chef of the best restaurant in the world. Okay, that's not an exaggeration.
His sister's
Literally the best
dumbass
restaurant
husband
in
is
the
totally
world.
defending
Yeah,
him.
oh right, he's just trying to gas him up. Be like, no, I'm like one of your pals, right?
Yeah.
He's like, thanks, no pressure.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God. That shit's glowing green, and it's not because of the food coloring.
Richard?
Hey, what's up, Phil?
Cool. Honestly, if that's all you got to deal with, then
I never got a fucking call.
Oh, yeah. Really? Fuck this.
this is me. This is me trying to
What
do
you said.
back and forth telecom with Emil. I love you, buddy. Like.
Number sound familiar, Ricky?
Yeah. Because that's Michael's number.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
That kid, man.
That kid.
They're like tightrope walking these like emotions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why are you always like watching
Because
me?
it's just sort of my job. Also, maybe we don't use like gross kitchen towels. We can just use a judgment. I think it's just like health and safety generally.
Got it.
Thank you, Chef.
Got it.
Spells.
Ugh. I feel like we're about to watch like a TikTok video, just somebody making something. You know what I mean? It's kind of calming and
Yeah.
shit like that, though. You know, it's about as close as an ASMR train.
Well, over
like-
at the fucking kids party, we've got, like you said, pandemonium.
Yeah,
And here in the
this is much
kitchen,
more tranquil.
Weirdly, we've got
There's still
calm.
conflict, but it's not.
Yeah.
as-
Their shit wasn't spicy. Like, why would they lie about that?
What's up, dude?
Oh dear. Fucking puffer vest.
Oh my
wearing
God.
Button up.
No way. Like Ghostbusters? Yeah. Bustin' makes me feel good. From the song?
Song?
Oh my God.
Was it like nap time or something?
Oh Christ.
You know what happened? They're all dead. They're all dead.
Richie, how you doing, man?
Holy fucking
Oh
shit.
my God.
How did they get into? How did they get inside of it?
How did the
Wow, man. This is so
just notice the shirt taped to the
Hey, I know that, you know, sometimes things are weird or whatever with
Oh, we don't have to do that.
yeah.
Do we know what he's done that besides just
No, I
looking
don't
like
know.
that?
I mean, like, I'm assuming we'll get like that illuminated a little bit more.
You know, I want to say that I followed everything you were up to out there, man, and
Oh, he like
Just,
looks up to. I mean, like he's a fucking
you know how much
doofus,
courage
but
that took.
he seems like an okay guy.
He's-
Like,
and
He's okay. He just looks like a fucking.
oh
jag.
yeah.
work that must have took and dedication or whatever, and so just I thought it was cool, man.
Aw. I've
And
never
your sister
felt sympathy for
freaking
somebody
was
dressed
really
like this
pumped.
before.
Right.
Because they don't act like this. They
Right.
act like
But she
fucking
also,
pompous
You know,
dildos.
really, freaking tired all of a sudden.
So, she's not really busy at work. Huh.
Oh no, she's pissed at you.
Is he getting like a little more loose in the tongue a little bit because he's under the influence? I can tell. He's got to see him.
How did it fucking get
How
in
did it
there?
get in there? It was like,
Fuck.
I mean,
Fuck. Shit.
how?
How?
Don't kill me.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Don't kill me, Mr. Mob Man.
Yeah.
We spilled a bottle of Xanax.
Danny's.
Zannies.
He's got to be like, oh, I love you. I hate these kids. Like,
What, are they fucking dead? Actually, I'm kind of into it.
yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, they're fine. It's just Xanax.
Keep up the good work. You're killing it.
As we have like what looks like a mass grave of children.
Oh God.
Oh, come on.
Maybe it's one of those things like where you've been doing something for a long time and it's something that like older
Yeah.
people struggle with. Like, ooh.
Come on. Sorry.
She's having a rough.
Sorry.
She's nice to them.
Well, just to like to have to.
Oh.
Is she gonna use?
Why did you do this?
Because I don't have time to fuck around. You're welcome, Chef.
If she'd been like, I was just trying to be nice and help you, she'd
Right,
be like,
right,
fuck
right.
you, I
No,
didn't
no,
need
no,
your
no.
help.
She respects that way more,
Yeah.
at least. And that's another thing about trying to like learn. And it tastes better than your fucking
Yeah.
shit. It's about learning like how to speak to people,
Right.
like, and sometimes even though it might not be the best, like you do have to kind of come to them
Yeah.
on their terms.
Repeat party, Grant Park, 92.
When's the last time you talked to him? When's the last time you talked to him?
Some asshole invests in Ed DeBevics, and, you know, suddenly he's a restaurateur.
So he's probably the one that set up the shop, and then the brother
Yeah.
ran it.
Just don't be too disappointed if it doesn't necessarily happen, right?
You know I'm not gonna sell it to you, right?
Had a dream about him once, your dad. You know, it's like bumpy cars flying all over the place. He wouldn't put on a seatbelt. Suddenly, this little kid, little boy, he walks right out in the middle of the road. I jam on the brakes really hard.
Right.
He goes flying through the windshield, but he never lands. He keeps on flying.
Like the kid from Matilda. Like,
Right?
gets tossed out the
Oh my
window.
lord.
You have knocked 2K off your tab. Congrats.
Nice seg.
I'm a seg kid.
Seg. We're not seg's not a thing. We're not making seg a thing.
Oh my god.
Taste it and tell me it's shitty.
It's great. Thanks, Chef.
What?
It's great. Thank you, Chef. Now, let's hurry up and roll before we get rolled, yeah?
Because if it was her, she'd be like, "Your cooking is shit. You're a slob. Fuck you. I hate you." And she's
Right.
like, she can't even fathom somebody else just
Right.
being nice to her, or you know,
Right,
just
right,
normal
right, right.
to her.
Or like,
after
or
she's been such
it's
a
like
cunt.
old industry workers just not knowing like how positive reinforcement works
Yeah.
at all,
Yeah,
ever.
exactly.
Like,
Thank you, Jeff. Okay, character
Okay.
development.
nice
A little
little,
bit of
nice little subtle kind of like, you know, we surmounted that
Yeah.
story element.
Yeah.
Like,
Ooh. Little
look at
orange
this guy
zest
over
on a
here.
chocolate cake. I fucking hate chocolate orange, but my mom would like it.
That's that English bullshit, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's that
Would
English
you like a
bullshit.
chocolate orange?
Chocolate-
You know, it's like,
Terry's
no,
chocolate
you
orange.
fucking ghoul, and keep the fucking beans away from my
gross.
fucking
Yeah.
shit, too.
Shit's gross. Oh god. He drank so much Ecto Cooler.
Yeah, dude.
Sleeping like a baby, I want to beat the living fucking crap.
Oh, dude, sick. Little John Cougar.
Thank you for letting me be a part of this family.
Wow.
He just wants to hang with the cool kids,
wants to be
you
the
know?
guys.
Oh, Jesus.
Like again, how'd you get to Lakeshore coming back from Wilmette?
Yeah, that's
Fucking
not
hate
quite.
that shit.
Yeah. That's some Midwest shit right there, John Cougar. Like
Every
two
fucking road
kids
in
growing
Indiana
up
is like
in the Kurt road.
John Cougar Mellencamp's.
Yeah,
home
he like
this way.
lives there. He's got like a huge.
He's the king of Indiana.
Yes, he is.
Don't get kicked because we're best friends.
A lot of good dad rock in this shit.
We're best friends. Yeah.
You,
No.
you're good.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. You did it, kid.
Nice. That was
I
good.
liked that episode. It didn't
That was a really
stress
good
me
episode.
out.
Yeah.
Like, we had some giggles.
Yeah.
We had a good time.
We drugged
How
some,
refreshing.
We drugged some kids.
Yeah.
We kind of figured some shit out, you know. All right, there you go. Fucking episode 4. What'd you think?
I really enjoyed that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Give me more. Is Jimmy right? Uncle Jimmy, Oliver.
Yeah.
Oliver. What's his name?
Cicero.
Platt? Yeah.
Oliver Platt. Yes.
Yeah. Just love him.
He's great.
So funny.
You plug him into anything, he's doing
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
I think that this Pete character is very unrealistic. I've never met
You've never met anyone in a puffy
like a
vest.
nice finance bro from Chicago. It's not a thing, but I'll buy it in this fictional in this fictional universe that we're living in.
Yeah. He kind of reminds me of some cousins of mine, so I think I can buy it a little bit.
Okay, sure, yeah. That's
yeah.
probably. I mean, I'm not from Chicago, so I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah.
deep in. I don't know.
Right,
you know,
Yeah.
like I know who I've come into contact with, and especially working in restaurants.
Right, where
in
it's a
the
finance
city
bro in a
proper.
restaurant.
He's wearing-
the heavier the credit card, y'all, the shittier the tipper.
The
That is
shittier the fucking
the
person,
human
the shittier
being,
the tipper.
just in
yeah,
general.
exactly.
Yeah, no, I like that one. I mean, like, and there were kind of like some sort of like with him. I always like thinking about like the like themes and like different storylines and kind of talking to one another or parallels or whatever. And there was like a little bit, obviously nowhere near as pointed because we're nowhere near as much in his corner as we are in Sydney's corner with Tina and shit like that. But where he was like kind of coming up and trying to be like, and I think that it was also because he was ripping Zan juice over there. He was fucking some real ecto cooler right there that'll fucking turn you into a ghost potentially. But like he's, you know, where he was like, well, you maybe you owe her like 50 calls, like or whatever, and like trying to kind of like nudge somebody along in maybe in a more subtle way, and until it becomes more blatant, which is exactly what happened with Sydney, where she goes like, well, I did it because. Like, I don't have time to fuck around with you. And I you sort of have to like
Sydney is so mature. And like like all the rest of the cast is really immature. And I think actually Pete is also kind of mature because his motivation seems to be like, you guys are being mean to my wife, and I know she's your sister,
like
but she's my
ignoring
fucking
her
wife.
because she's emotionally inconvenient for you because she's a little
like
more
her
upfront.
feelings matter too, and he's going on his own to her family and to her brothers and being like, talk to her because she cares about you.
That's kind of ballsy, honestly.
Yeah, and it's really sweet that the last thing that
thanks for being a part of this film. He thinks they're cool. He wants to hang. Yeah.
And then Carmi apologized to him. That was sweet.
Yeah. No, it was nice.
Even though he was unconscious, he wasn't like hearing the apology.
Right. But we know that he knows that we know that he knows. There was that, and then there was also like a nice like subtle sense of encouragement kind of running through it, especially
with the chef, with the bakery chef.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they called? What's his like French patisserie something?
Yeah, I don't know. The Le Bread du Man. Le Bread Man. No,
Le Man du Pan.
The man of the pan. Yeah. But I liked his stuff too, and like, you know, just kind of again, I think this is just trying to clue people, lack of a better fucking term, like normies and shit like that, into
Squares. Like
certain thought processes of people in this industry, like where it's not even. And I've you talk to them and stuff. Like I've talked to like more like the real heavy duty guys. Like what are they called? Mixologists and stuff like that, which they never want to be called.
No,
obviously.
because it's so 90s.
It's a very 90s, early aughts.
Mixology and metrosexual go hand in hand.
Yeah,
like,
dude, absolutely.
It's such an antiquated
Even though it's like
term.
it's definitely not what I would ever consider myself.
Now
being.
They call themselves beverage directors.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, like, but the. Yeah, I mean, like, it's an old school term and stuff like that, but it is like, it's about like this. I've talked to more of those guys, and they are about like Like, sometimes they're literally like, yeah, man, I was, like, smoking weed and watching, like, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and, like, they were doing, like the rum ham thing, and I just kind of got inspired. Like, I'm like, what if I did, like, a daiquiri that was, like a ham, like a pork fat washed, like, thing or whatever, and you're just, like, fucking...
Of course they did.
Cool, like, whatever, but,
and
like...
then it's pretty goddamn good. They know
Right,
what they're
no,
doing.
it's like, but then, like, it's almost like they like to think of them, they like to, they basically give themselves like a puzzle that only they can solve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's exclusive to that, like, where it's like, I want to elicit this feeling and I don't know how to get there, so I got to use a bunch of different ingredients to figure out how to unlock, like, this sensation that I'm trying to kind of elicit with this shit. And so it's like, and so in that way, I think they kind of, and very subtly too, like, he wasn't like, it was just them talking about it. He wasn't like him saying like what, like, bad dialogue would be like what I just said there, and they would put that in and goes like, well, see, what I'm trying to do is elicit a type of an emotional reaction that's from it, like,
you have to paint that picture without saying those words.
Exactly, or that's what makes it feel like organic and kind of like and interesting, you know, and engaging. And shit. Even though, again, like, how this, like, you know, another. I just like how this show will just, like, kind of take the minute for the scenes, like the Oliver Platt with the dream sequence and stuff like that. It was cool. It was very simple. It's just like this camera just kind of floating in between them. They got the magic hour fucking sunlight in the back. It was
the sunlight
cool.
was really good, and then you could also see the reflection from the chandelier in the kitchen reflecting in his glasses. That just also felt like we're sitting in a kitchen, which we are, but like, and you know, it's like they definitely filmed a lot of this. Like, they didn't like build us on a soundstage.
No. You can tell. Like, I also noticed even like when they're talking with like Richie and shit, like where he's just like, I appreciate it sometimes. You kind of don't notice it like realistic lighting until you see it, right? Because we're just used to like very well choreographed, perfect, like, you know, perfectly exposed. Like, like there was a part of the thing where he's like hanging out in the back and like his face was like half cut in shadow and stuff, and like you're like, oh, but I don't know, I'm it's, to me that's not a knock.
No,
you know what I mean? At all.
No,
like, it just makes it feel more authentic.
Exactly.
And, and more lived in and shit. So this is I mean, it was kind of a.
If all the episodes were like this, I'd be like, I love
kind
the
of
bear.
A feel-good one, you know what I mean? But that means
it's about to go.
You know, some shit's about to fucking something. I don't know. This was like a cute little burner that was all about character. Yeah, you know what I mean? We didn't move that much forward as far as like, even though this isn't like a show that really depends on plot. Really so much. I mean, it's more of a character.
What's the plot exactly?
I mean, it's like just coming back and getting right. This is a character study.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what this is. Like, but
kind of the character interaction.
Exactly, right. We're just like, I'm just reacclimating myself into a former family like spot and having to kind of unearth all of these things that I was probably running from in a certain sense.
The issues going on that we have to like contend with are that we owe Uncle Jimmy all this money, that the restaurant needs to like make money because
we gotta level up the restaurant.
We gotta level up the restaurant,
and just how people are reacting to that prospect. And some are taken to it like very quickly and easily, and some are not. You know what I mean? Tina seems like she's kind of moved forward a little bit, you know, like I'm kind of like just a little bit less of a stick in the mud and earned a little bit. Both of them earned a little bit of respect from the people that they were trying to reach. You know what I mean? Like in some way. And so I feel like going forward, Tina's going to be like a little more adherent and a little cooler and stuff like that. You know, well, no, that was the other thing. She was waiting for just like retribution because I was such a dick to you all day. Yeah. And it was just like, and so even if she didn't deserve it, she's like, she's going to run my ass through because that's what I would do. And that's what other people have done to me.
That kind of person operates from a place of fear. Yes. And so like, it makes you feel bad for them because when you meet them, they're really difficult to get along with because they're just fucking mean to you. But like, you know, fear leads to anger, anger leads to hate, hate leads to suffering.
We're doing all those fucking nerd cards. It's like,
that phrase is my Roman Empire or whatever. I think that phrase every single day of my life.
Absolutely, though. And like in 1999, that shit was so deep, bro. It was just like, and that was like before like the prequels kind of like fucked it up or sort of, even though like they got their merits in some ways. I like this one a lot. This one was cute. This one I liked like kind of the thematic material, but like you said, like, and also probably just because I'm also watching GOT with Angel. also at the time where I'm just like, cool, that was nice. When's the horrible thing happening? You know,
Yeah.
so maybe that's what's going to happen.
When does Carmi get his head chopped off?
Right, or whatever, yeah, or somebody like cuts off their fucking finger or something like that in the back room or something.
Oh yeah,
like that.
sorry. I was thinking of another point. Was while Carmi was away, Sydney was in the restaurant, like really establishing herself as like when he's not
stepping
here,
out.
I
And
am
he goes like,
top
you can handle the whole thing. Too.
Yeah, and she did.
And that's
She
a big
handled the
moment
hell
for.
out of it.
And again,
Yeah.
they didn't really have to say it either.
No, well,
I enjoy how subtle the show is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
as far as
some
TV goes.
some of the like she was, walking around keeping everybody on task, and also they were deferring to her. They were coming to her to ask.
Most
her
everybody else was,
yeah,
except
yeah,
for
exactly.
except
It was
for T.
Tina was that last like egg that she had to crack. And,
Yeah, pretty much. Seems like everybody else is pretty much on board. So I don't know. I mean, we gotta watch the next one if we're gonna find out what horrible fucking shit goes down over there. Right. And you guys probably know that too. And if you guys want to see our reaction to that, and you guys want to see it right now, and you don't want to wait the week that it's gonna take, and every week that you're on, again, you buy yourself a whole month's worth of drops, 4 early bird drops every week in congruency with our white tea drops. If you guys want to watch episode 5 right now, you guys can do that by becoming a part of the Patreon. Links in the top end comment or the description below. We hope you guys consider doing that. But if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, a subscribe, ring the bell thing, because that shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We'll check y'all later.